Hey YouTube, this is Josh, and today I have my twin brother here. His name is Patrick, and he's gonna help talk about today's subject, which is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trilogy, going from Yu-Gi-Oh!, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. And for most of y'all out there in the anime community, I know me and Pat over here agree that 4Kids has pretty much ruined all three shows with their dubbing.
Very much so. It just sucks.
But with that said, though, I've never seen the Japanese version of Yu-Gi-Oh! And so the English was the only thing that I knew about that series. And honestly, it's really not that bad. The acting, I think could be done a little better, but the dialogue was totally stupid. I did not like that at all. But I mean, I did like the voice of Pharaoh, the voice of Yugi, of Joey. I think they got voices that fit everyone. It's just the dialogue they went with.
But I do like the whole Heart of the Cards thing and, Brooklyn Rage. Shout out to Noah Kuribo. But anyways, yeah. It's kinda cool. But I agree, overall, I'm starting to watch the Japanese version of Yu-Gi-Oh! And it is a little bit better than the English, but it ain't too bad.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. But with that, I mean, the Japanese is a lot better. First of all, the dialogue, is not as corny, is not as cheesy. But, if we want to get cheesy, like super cheesy, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. At least in, well, no.
Get your game on!
Shut up. Yeah. But, honestly,
here goes something.
I refuse to watch the first 2 or 3 seasons of GX just because, yeah, the end duels are great. I love the plot for the Order of Light. I think that's what it was called. Society of Light. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
And everything about that, I think the concept was cool, but the corniness just overrode everything on it and really made me hate the series.
Jazz it up!
But then as I was watching it on YouTube, I came across the Japanese version of it, but for some reason I couldn't find it except for whenever it got to the Yubel saga. And oh my freak. From Yubel on, I love GX, well, the Japanese version. The English version still made it sucky and crappy. And
yes, Johan.
No. Johan, or Jesse Anderson in English, is awesome. Back off my Rainbow Dragon, okay? Back off.
Alright, Judai! Or Jaden.
Yes.
They're cool characters in the Japanese version.
Johan, Jesse, much better though. Right. And so,
Kuribo could beat Carbuncle, Ruby.
Yeah. So anyways, and it was kind of cool going with the really comedic stance for GX, but I do think they messed up by doing that.
May I say something?
Go for it.
Because I was actually thinking about this before you even decided to kind of do this video. But if you think about it, though, with the English version, because, yeah, like Josh said, I haven't seen the first 2 seasons Japanese-wise, but at least English-wise, if you think about it, compared to Yu-Gi-Oh!, GX kind of focused more on making the game fun and enjoying your cards rather than we gotta save the world and everything is a do or die situation until towards the end of the GX saga. But that's why I think it's a little bit of a comedy series, is because I'm thinking trying to make it to where you enjoy the game rather than even if you lose, you're like, oh no, I've lost, this game sucks. But even though you lose, you can still have fun and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I mean, this video is running kind of long. I don't want to over exceed the time limit. So to just move on, I mean, GX, whenever they came out with it, I mean, I love the card strategy of having structured decks. I think that was brilliant. But then we have Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds come along, brought the series back to its core of being very dramatic, very serious, more adult-like, or I guess
Mature.
Mature, I guess is the word. And I think they've made a home run with 5Ds. I love it. The Japanese version, of course.
Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds!
Yeah, that's Pat.
Okay.
So, I mean, basically, we're promoting the Japanese versions of all three shows. Go watch them. If you haven't, go for it. I'll post a link down on the bottom. We have a guy that we're watching on YouTube. I think it's, what's his name?
Well, the one that I watch is called Mr. Prisman. He's really cool, and he does a really good job. But there's also another one where it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Jack.
Yeah, Jack Atlas, where he does the episodes in high def. And we'll post both the links to both people down below. Go check them out. They do great videos. So go watch them. Enjoy the show, and
It's time to duel!
yeah. Later.